My name is Jenkins. I'm a filmmaker and lab technician at Niagara Custom Lab, and my piece, the E6 Process, is at the Factory Media Center for the second part of Haven's Sonic Art series. The E6 Process took as its subject the E6 machine in our lab, which is the only machine processing E6, doing the E6 process for color reversal in Canada, and one of the few remaining labs in North America doing that process, because there are no color reversal stocks for motion picture in production. And I used contact mics, inductive mics, binaurals, hydrophonic, all kinds of different techniques for recording the machine itself and the worker as the process was performed. That piece, which is kind of the focus of the show, is played from the cassette live while the visitor can review some footage that was processed in the machine, get their hands on it, just scroll through on the bench and take a look at the loop and kind of hear what they're seeing in the way that I do as a worker at the lab, because even though this is obviously a visual medium, and certainly color reversal stock is also a silent medium, I do a lot of the work at the lab with my ears because I'm in the dark, and I need to be listening for sounds around the lab to be signaled to certain processes. Certain part of the process is completing, different behaviors of the machine. And so I'm very attentive and attuned to hearing things, and I thought that would be an interesting thing to share with people. That piece has kind of grown into what became the exhibition. And while I had originally intended for the images to remain latent and on film, because I was lucky enough to get the whole space, I decided maybe we could put some of them on the wall. But I wanted to keep the focus on the actual film material, so I pulled a rack out of the machine, and I used that as my looping device. And there's a lot of reasons to do that. I mean, obviously there are kind of reasons of coherence, or formal reasons for doing that. But it's also a very practical decision, because as far as looping devices go, this is probably one of the safer ways to run original color reversal stock through a projector over a long period of time. And even while this stock is safe and is kind of as well taken care of as can possibly be for something being run through a projector multiple times, it will over time degrade. One of the interesting things about this stock in particular is that because color reversal stock is no longer in production, all of the means that we once had for reproducing the stock are no longer in production as well. But I did think that it would be nice to do some focused work. So I took some of the recordings that I made for the original piece, and I made some new recordings to redesign as solo or focused listening, and I paired them with prints of blow-ups from the roll of films, or the films that I've shot of the machine. The confusion of the images and the kinds of alien quality of some of the sounds produced with these recording techniques, it releases them from a kind of figurative understanding of what they're listening to.